Welcome to ICC Maths, 12th Maths first exercise, problem number 3. If f of alpha is equal to given a 3 cross 3 matrix, we want to show that f of alpha whole inverse equal to f of minus alpha. First to find f of alpha whole inverse, f of alpha whole inverse nude value paapom. The formula for f of alpha whole inverse is 1 by determinant of f of alpha adjoint of f of alpha. First we find determinant of f of alpha, that is determinant of cos alpha 0 sin alpha 0 1 0 minus sin alpha 0 cos alpha. Put sin in first row, the value of determinant cos alpha into first row and first column vittingena the 2 cross 2 determinant, that is 1 into cos alpha minus 0, and second element is 0. So 0 multiple with anything is 0, and third element, that is sin alpha into first row third column விட்டுருங்க. So இந்த 2 cross 2 உடைய determinant பார்த்தீங்கன்னா 0 minus sin alpha, that is plus sin alpha. So determinant values product பண்ணீங்கன்னா cos into cos squared alpha, second term fully 0, then the third term sin alpha into sin alpha, that is sin squared alpha. So we have the determinant value is cos squared alpha plus sin squared alpha. So f of alpha, its determinant is cos square alpha plus sin square alpha. Its value is 1. Cos squared alpha plus sin squared alpha is 1. So determinant of f of alpha is 1, which is not equal to 0. So f of alpha inverse is exist. Next we want to adjoint of f of alpha. So to find f of alpha, adjoint of f of alpha, adjoint of f of alpha is nine 2 cross 2. The first one is we want to fill minor element of each element, that is cos alpha, leave the first row and first column, the 2 cross 2 is 1 0 0 cos alpha, and second first row second column 0 0 minus sin alpha cos alpha, 0 0 minus sin alpha cos alpha, and third one 0 1 minus sin alpha 0 minus sin alpha 0, and fourth one, that is 0 sin alpha 0 cos alpha, 0 sin alpha 0 cos alpha, and fifth one second row second column, that is cos alpha sin alpha minus sin alpha cos alpha, cos alpha sin alpha minus sin alpha cos alpha. Sixth element second row third column விட்டீங்கன்னா cos alpha 0 minus sin alpha 0, cos alpha 0 minus sin alpha 0. Seventh element third row first column விட்டீங்கன்னா 0 sin alpha 1 0, 0 sin alpha 1 0, and 8th element third row second column விட்டீங்க அப்படின்னா cos alpha sin alpha 0 0, cos alpha sin alpha 0 0, and the last one 9th element is third row third column விட்டீங்கன்னா cos alpha 0 0 1, cos alpha 0 0 1, which is the Minar matrix. இப்போ இது எல்லா எலமெண்ட்டுக்கும் சைன் கொடுக்க போகிறோம். Put sign to all the elements starting from plus. So this is plus, minus, plus, minus, plus, minus, plus, minus, plus. Put sign all elements alternatively. Now we have cofactor matrix. This is the cofactor matrix. Transpose the cofactor matrix, we have adjoint. Now we simplify all the 2 cross 2 determinant inside the matrix, that is adjoint of f of alpha is equal to first 2 cross 2 determinant is cos alpha minus 0, second one 0 0 minus 0, third one 0 minus of minus plus sin alpha, and second row minus 0 0, so 0 0 is neutral, it is not positive also negative, so just we write 0. Then product of principal diagonal cos squared minus of minus plus sin squared, so cos squared alpha plus sin squared alpha, then minus of 0 minus 0, so the total value is 0. Next third row 0 minus sin alpha, that is minus sin alpha, then 0 minus 0 is totally 0. Here cos alpha minus 0, so that is cos alpha. Transpose, which is adjoint of f of alpha. Now we transpose the matrix. We transpose, we have the adjoint of f of alpha, that is adjoint of f of alpha is equal to எல்லாத்தையுமே நம்ம transpose பண்ணிடலாம். So write each row as column, that is first row write as first column cos alpha 0 sin alpha, and second row write as second column 0 cos squared alpha plus sin squared alpha, its value 1, so 0 1 0. Then the third row write as third column minus sin alpha 0 cos alpha, so ஒவ்வொரு ரோவையுமே காலமாக எழுதி, that is the transpose, so this is the value for adjoint of f of alpha. So determinant of f of alpha already நம்ம find out பண்ணியிருக்கோம், that is value is 1. Now we find out the adjoint value, that the 3 cross 3 matrix. Now we can write what is the inverse of f of alpha, that is f of alpha, the whole inverse is, substitute the values in the formula 1 by determinant of a, that is determinant of f of alpha, that is 1, so 1, and adjoint of f of alpha, that is cos alpha 0 minus sin alpha 0 1 0 sin alpha 0 cos alpha, so which is the inverse of f of alpha, we call it, this is equation number 1. Next we want to find f of minus alpha, we will get the same result, then we can show these two are equal. So next we want to find what is f of minus alpha. So minus alpha, f of minus alpha is, we put inside the matrix alpha as minus alpha, that is here the f of alpha, we replace alpha by minus alpha, that is cos of minus alpha 0 sin of minus alpha 0 1 0 and minus sin of minus alpha 0 cos of minus alpha. That is cos of minus alpha is cos alpha and sin of minus alpha is minus sin alpha. Here the same 0 1 0, here also minus sin of minus alpha. So, the sin of minus alpha is minus sin alpha, already have a minus, so plus sin alpha, and 0 here cos of minus alpha is cos alpha. So, that matrix f of minus alpha is become cos of minus alpha is cos alpha 0 and sin of minus alpha is minus sin alpha, and second row is 0 1 0 and third row minus sin of minus alpha is minus into minus plus sin alpha. 0 cos of minus alpha is cos alpha. It is the value for f of minus alpha. We call it equation number 2. We see now equation number 1 and 2. These are same matrix. Cos alpha 0 minus sin alpha 0 1 0 and sin alpha 0 cos alpha. The two matrices are equal, same. Therefore, from the equation 1 and 2, we have f of alpha, the inverse is equal to f of minus alpha. That is all. This is a 5-mark question, the simple one. The same question asking differently like this. Show that f of alpha is given that matrix is orthogonal. So, இப்படியும் இந்த கொஸ்டினை கேட்கலாம். Show that the 3 cross 3 f of alpha is orthogonal. So, இந்த மாதிரி இந்த கொஸ்டின் கேட்கலாம். Orthogonal அப்படின்னா we want to show that f of alpha whole inverse is equal to f of alpha whole transpose. So, f of alpha whole inverse அப்படின்னா the result equation number 1 கிடைக்கும். f of alpha நீங்கள் transpose பண்ணீங்கனாலும் the same result கிடைக்கும். இப்போ இது பார்த்தீங்கன்னா இதுதான் f of alpha, இதை inverse நம்ம ஆல்ரெடி ஃபைண்ட் அவுட் பண்ண ரிசல்ட் இது. இப்போ இதை transpose பண்ணீங்க அப்படின்னா ஃபர்ஸ்ட் ரோ வந்து ஃபர்ஸ்ட் காலமாக வரும், செகண்ட் ரோ செகண்ட் காலம், தேர்ட் ரோ தேர்ட் காலமாக வரும். அப்போது இந்த இன்வர்ஸும் f of alpha டிரான்ஸ்போஸும் சேமாக வருது. ஸோ அதனால் இது ஆர்த்தோகனல் அப்படின்னு சொல்லலாம். அதனால் இந்த மாடல்லையும் கொஸ்டின் கேட்கலாம். ஸோ f of alpha அதே மேட்ரிக்ஸ் தான் கொடுத்துட்டு f of alpha இன்வர்ஸ் f of minus alpha சேம்னு கேட்டது மாதிரி f of alpha ஆர்த்தோகனல்னு ப்ரூவ் பண்ண சொல்லியும் கொஸ்டின் வரலாம். இதே கொஸ்டினுக்கு அந்த ஃபங்க்ஷன் அந்த ப்ராப்பர்ட்டி சாட்டிஸ்ஃபை பண்ணுறதுனால இப்படியும் கொஸ்டின் கேட்கலாம்.